Hey, what's up? This is John Henry Sheridan, the Love Dinosaur, and today I'm gonna take a little walk with you as I speak. All right. Well, anyway, from my apartment, my house, the basement, and I think I'd rather speak outside. So let's take a walk. Going up the steps. There's a glimpse of the kitchen. Okay, today I want to talk to you guys about social media. My main concern is that we perhaps treat social media like it's real. Is it not real? Well, there's reality within it, mixed in it, because I'm a human being that's holding a phone, that's speaking into the phone. So that's real. And there's a house over here, right, that I live in. That's real, as far as I could tell, right? There's some chairs that, I could sit down on this chair, right? You see the chair? Well, that's, I'm blocking it. How to get in the shot. See, there's the handle of the chair. There's the feet of the chair. There's the person sitting there. So that's real. There's a tree back there. Real, I think. This face of mine is real, but this is just my face, right? There's a whole body that you're not seeing. And it could be, there's my leg. I don't know how to get, sorry, this is such a mess. I'm trying to creatively express myself, okay? Just bear with me. Here's my garage, one of my favorite places. I'm not sure why. It's just, I don't know if it's a guy thing. I don't know if it's because I grew up with this fantasy of having a rock band in the garage and like setting up a stage. I never actually did that, so, but imagine like a little stage back there for a bunch of kids playing in a band. This wasn't the garage I grew up with, but my garage is a few houses down, so it would look pretty similar. Oops, blocking myself here. Okay, so let's talk, guys. Let's talk. Social media. Is it real? Okay, the key point is, like I said, look at this. Got soil, right? That's pretty real. Some plants there. There's reality to that. But what's different about social media, what in this case YouTube or Facebook, if I link it from there, is editing. Yes, the key difference between social media and reality is editing. Now, you could post a bunch of pictures of yourself looking your worst, right? You could put all the pictures of when you're sick or when you have terrible acne or when you just come back from the dentist and your mouth is swollen or when you wake up late or bedhead. But we don't tend to post those pictures unless we're trying to be funny or make a statement. We try to post the pictures where we look good or where after we brushed our hair. See, I brushed my hair today, but when I woke up, it didn't look like that. You know what I mean? So, look, social media is awesome for many reasons, to me, in my opinion. However, we can tend to believe that what we see is what a person's life looks like most of the time, and it's definitely not. It just can't be. Just can't be. How can I prove it? Just my common sense and me being a human being that interacts with a lot of people. Just doesn't make sense. So what can we learn from this? Well, I guess we can learn to appreciate what we have. We can learn that nature is great. Here's a bush, beautiful bush. Rhododendron, by the way, if you're not familiar. Blooms only once a year, usually about May. Which is similar to human beings. Like, we're not in our glory most of the time. Most of the time we're doing sort of the grunt work of living. I don't say it's grunt work for everybody, but for me, for example, I have to take my medication for diabetes several times a day. Prick my finger to check my blood. Then I spend time doing my teeth because I have advanced bone loss at my age, That's not glorious. So if you look at my YouTube channel or my social media, you don't see those things, right? But they're real and they're annoying, and then, in my case, raising a kid, up at night, or interruptions when you're trying to get work done or do your thing. It's not a complaint, but this is to show you that social media is just, we don't show those things. So it's really not real. It's a highlight reel, someone said before. We don't show, or it could be a blooper reel, but we don't show like the sucky, challenging, difficult parts of life, usually, because we don't want to look bad. But guess what? That's real. Or at least that's as real as the good stuff. So when we just show like the good stuff on social media, it's an imbalanced picture. I think it can make us feel anxious, that we want to be as good as the next guy or the next girl. So do I have a solution for you about the reality of social media? No, not a solution. But I have a question. Do you believe social media is real life? Look, I know I'm on social media, so I'm not trying to shoot myself in the foot, but I want to put it in its place for your sake as well as mine. There are people I watch who have 500,000 views or more. They post a video and they have 20,000 views within that day. I could be jealous. And I think in a way I have a healthy envy. Like, wow, they could do it, that's possible, I'd love to achieve that one day. But at the same time, if I don't, maybe I'll post a video with a similar message and it'll have 30 views at the end of several months, a year. I say it because for anyone who's building a channel, for anyone who's concerned with getting views and likes and all that stuff, how many views or likes you get has nothing to do with the quality of your content. That's what I believe. Maybe it's controversial. Maybe people dislike me for it, and that's okay. Because I know the quality of my heart has nothing to do with whether I post on social media or not. And even if just one person hears this message and makes a difference with them, then this was worth it. And if not, I wanted to express myself this way. So anyway, social media is what you make of it. This is my conclusion. And I really encourage you to treat it like kind of like a video game, kind of like entertainment, kind of like a great tool. It is that too. What I mean by that is it's not the same as eating healthy food. It's not the same as seeing your family and spending time with your friends. It's not the same of sitting down and playing your instrument and creating something. The sharing of it is very valuable. But sitting down and holding the instrument and playing, if you're in the middle of the woods, if you're, in a subway waiting for a train late at night, if you're in an airport, and you got a delay and you have your guitar, you sit and play, that's a real companion. Or maybe talk to another human being that's near you. That's reality. It might not be your favorite YouTuber who's sitting next to you, but it's a human being. That's your reality. Essentially, what's on the computer or what's on the the phone that we're looking at is a bunch of blips and bloops, right? A bunch of electronic blips and bloops. It's not a real person. This is what I have to share with you today. Not much of a solution, just really question. How do you, social media. Please use it to the best advantage that you can and treat it like for what it is. Entertainment and a great tool, but not reality. It's my view. What do you think about that? Take care.